Hi there and welcome to everybody who's logged onto the website or anybody who is surfing around on YouTube. What we're going to talk about this time around is the LOWA Supercamp. LOWA Supercamp in construction is exactly the same as the mountain boot or the patrol boot. The only difference is that this has a leather lining, which we'll come on to in a moment. Places where you could use the boot: Scotland, North Wales, Lake District, certainly in winter. This would be an excellent boot for those kind of environments. Although having said that, it'd be just at home in say the Brecon Beacons, Dartmoor or on Salisbury Plain. The boot is made of a 2.6mm waterproof leather and lends a lot of support as well as durability. So just walking or moving around the boot, on the bottom of the boot you've got a Vibram sole. Those who are familiar with anything to do with the outdoors and footwear will know that Vibram stands for quality. Just on top of the Vibram sole you have a PU wedge, a polyurethane wedge. Now this wedge basically is very important for support and shock absorption, but it also lends a lot of comfort and rebound to the boot. Just above the PU wedge you have this rubber rand. The rubber rand is there not only to lend support to the boot, but it also gives the boot durability. As I said before, the leather on the boot is a 2.6mm thick and is water repellent. Just above the leather here at the top of the boot you've got these ventilation holes to assist in ventilation of getting rid of the moisture from the inside of the boot. The outer of the boot you've got open hooks on the top and closed eyelets on the bottom. Ideal for speed lacing and easy access in and out of the boot. The tongue, as with all the tongues on the lower boots, is padded to avoid lace bite. Lace bite is where, if you haven't got a padded tongue and the boot laces are done up tight, when the boot flexes forward the laces bite into the top of the boot. This won't happen on a lower boot. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the leather lining of the boot. A lot of people have said, well, you know, if I get water into my boots, which is going to dry out quicker? Well, consensus has it that the leather lined boot will dry out quicker if you indeed get water over the top and inside the boot. The leather lining is inside the boot is made of a glove-like leather lining and is capable of absorbing 200% of its own weight in moisture. So if your feet are sweating, it can absorb up to 200% of its own weight in moisture. So there you go, there's the Supercamp. Very, very popular boot with all those who use it. As I said before, if there is a possibility you're going to get water over the top of your boots, then this would be a boot well worth considering. Just one final point, although it isn't compatible with a Yeti gaiter, in other words the sole unit isn't designed around a Yeti gaiter, a lot of people do use them with Yeti gaiters, so with a bit of effort it is possible to get a Yeti gaiter onto the boot. There you go, that's the LOWA Supercamp from LOWA. Thanks for watching, cheers.